Alright guys, welcome back to E1 Combat. So today we're going to be discussing the main event of UFC 296, which will actually be Leon Edwards taking on Colby Covington. So this is actually Covington's third chance or third shot at a title. What are your thoughts on that, bro?
Well, it's kind of. I mean, the obvious thing is this: Kobe the wrestler, Leon the striker. So, what most people would suggest is Kobe to, or if you're gonna give Kobe game plans, take down Leon, because Leon is obviously the much better striker we saw against his previous fights. But Kobe likes to strike too, and so we'll see where his ego is at, because obviously against Kamaru he wasn't gonna strike, wasn't gonna wrestle, because Kamaru is a very good wrestler. So he saw a lot of striking in the Kamaru and the Kobe fights, both of them. But Leon isn't. His defense is good. We saw it against Kamaru, but I think Kobe is gonna try to put the pressure on him more, because Kobe does have a lot good cardio. I think better cardio than Leon. I would, because during the Salt Lake City fight he got gassed out to that elevation. We kind of saw that his wrestling is good, but also he did get taken down, right?
He did.
So we're gonna see one Leon working on. I'm assuming right now he's working on his takedown defense, because we don't know, but we're safe to assume that Kobe's gonna try to take him down. And same deal with the Jorge Masvidal fight. How we thought it was gonna be a striking match, we thought it was gonna be more entertaining, but it turned out to be kind of a boring wrestling match against Masvidal. So I think the game plan against Leon is going to be similar to the one to Masvidal, in which Kobe's fighting a much better striker. And so I would safe thing for Kobe is to not strike with Leon, or strike enough to set up the wrestling. And I think that's how he gets it done, the wrestling.
Yeah, and that's also, it's going to be quite interesting just because Kobe has been out for like a year and a half, almost two, I believe. So we haven't really seen him since the Jorge Masvidal. So he's actually had some time, at least I would say, to recover, just kind of let his body rest a little bit. But of course, as we know, he's going to be there. He's going to be in shape. He's going to be ready to go. He's going to apply a lot of pressure with his wrestling. Leon Edwards on the other side has had a couple of tough fights with Kamaru Usman. The first one he was losing. He was honestly straight up losing until he got the head kick. The second one was a little bit more closer, but he edged it out as the champion. But it's going to be very interesting to see how Leon Edwards manages that pressure that Kobe's actually going to, bring into the octagon. So that's going to be like the most interesting thing. Let's see how Leon Edwards handles the pressure, and if he's even able to, like, stuff the takedowns that Kobe's going to be shooting. Because I'm pretty sure Kobe's probably going to be shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting all night. I doubt, like you mentioned, I doubt he's going to really stand and strike. I think that the only time he's really going to strike is when he has to, or when he has to set something up.
Yeah, or if, say, he can't finish him on the ground. If Kobe can't like submit him or anything, he's gonna wear him down and then try to look for a finish once like Leon's already vulnerable. Yeah, because we saw that Leon, he's a good athlete, but his kind of condition and cardio can be compromised if the takedowns are constant. If the takedowns are constant all 4 rounds, all 5 rounds, Kobe can maybe get a finish towards the end. It's unlikely. Or if we do see an early finish, it's going to be vice versa. Kobe or Leon landing something like a more of a lucky, big strike, lucky big strike on Kobe. But if it goes long term, if it goes to decision, I have Kobe winning decision 1, or Kobe getting a late stoppage, wearing him down, and just finishing him. Because Kobe isn't a bad striker. He just isn't as good as Leon. Kobe is not a slouch in striking, but his bread and butter is wrestling. So the grappling. We would want to see him wrestle him. As if you want Kobe to win, and if you want Leon to win, you want him to land a strike early on, or just chop down the legs, which is, I mean, it's scary, because once you're kicking the legs, you're opening yourself up to wrestling. So if Leon cannot land the big shot early on and knock him out early, he's gonna have to find a way to deteriorate Kobe's gas tank, and find a way to kind of slowly invest and kind of wear Kobe down, which he's not going to do with wrestling, so he might have to do with the punches, kicking his abdomen, kicking his legs. But again, kicking is kind of, you don't want to do that with the wrestler, so he has going to have to figure out a way around the the wrestling.
Do you think that Colby has a chance of hurting Leon just because? Remember when Leon fought Nate Diaz? Like it seemed like Leon was having a very comfortable fight for the most part, partly because Nate Diaz was just actually like messing around in the fight. But I mean, at one point he just hit him with a 1-2, and I mean Nate Diaz also is not really a guy that's like a big power puncher. He's more like a volume guy.
Yeah.
But he hurt him with a 1-2. Do you think that Colby has the capabilities to?
For 100%, I think he has more power than Nate. And his striking may not be as straight down the line as Nate, but he is still a very good striker. So he could, I mean, that's kind of less likely, but he could see a Colby Covington knockout early on. If you're a betting man, then the odds are going to be heavily against you, but the payout is going to be crazy.
I think that Colby's probably going to go for a finish, bro. Some relentless pressure or something crazy like a knockout, just because I, in a way, feel like maybe he has a bit of a thorn on him just because of like those first fights, which he thought that were close with Kamaru Usman, one of which was, of course, as you mentioned, kind of like a bit of a controversial, you could say, borderline like controversial. What do you call it? Stoppage. And the other one was like a much closer decision. So I feel like maybe this time he will actually go for the kill. I don't know.
Yeah, because he played himself against Masvidal, but not since the champs the belts on the line. And who knows when he get another
title shot.
Yeah, because he won the interim belt. And then after that, he hasn't been able to reclaim an interim or a legit belt. So we might see. And also, he's been out for
like about 2 years, bro. About 2 years, yeah.
And he's been ready too, because he was alternate for the previous title fight.
Oh yeah, he made weight. He made weight. Yeah.
So
you're right.
So he's been ready. He's essentially had 2 camps for Leon, because the last one he made weight, and now he's 100%. Like, he has the fight's official. So it's gonna be a good fight. Yeah,
definitely. So yeah, tell us what you guys think down below. Tell us what you guys think about the UFC 296 cards. Although we didn't really hit every fight, there's some interesting fights on there. Who else is fighting?
Wonder Boy.
Cody's on the card. Wonder Boy's on the card. Who else is there? But there's some other interesting matchups that we didn't really touch upon. Yeah, but the main ones, of course, were Leon versus Colby, and of course Tony versus Patty,
which we did a video on, which should be up now or should be up soon. So yeah, that's gonna be it now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Check out our podcast. Check out everything else. Peace out.